This is a quick video that will show how to create reports. Now, in a previous video, we covered how to create a filter. All of the reports in the system are based on filters. So you'll need to start with the filter video, and then you can go ahead and create a report based on that filter. So I am logged in as a manager slash technician, and I clicked on reports on the left-hand side. And you can see I already have 3 of them created here. And then I have some public reports. So when creating your reports, it works the same as a filter as far as the public and private go. If you do make a report public, then other people will be able to run it. So the default is private. You just have to make the selection if you want other people to view it. So I'm just going to click Create New. And we're just going to start from scratch here. So the first thing that it's going to want you to do is name the report. Now, one thing that I always do or try to do is name the report the same as my filter. So I could choose any one of these. Like this is all open tickets. So we will go ahead and just name it that. And I think I already have one named this. So I'm going to put a number after it. So the name coincides with the filter just so that you know which filter is running that report, because if any changes are made to the filter, then of course your report results are going to change. So the option of mark as private is automatically selected for you. And then we have 2 other options of showing the detail and report by date. I will show you what that looks like after we create the first report and then run it. So you'll see what that looks like. But for now, we're going to leave those blank. So the next area is grouping. The options that I have, if I want to group the report by the group itself, the location, the category, the technician, the priority, the status, and the last one does say ZenWorks, but it would be any assets if you are using the EHD asset tracker. So I'm going to go ahead and on this one, select technician. And I can leave it and just see the total number of tickets per technician, or I can go even further. And if I want to drill down on a particular technician, I can then, let's say, see the status. So I can see all the technicians, how many tickets they have. And if I want to look closer at one technician, I can then see the status of the tickets. The ordering, there's 2 options of ordering it alphabetically or by the greatest number of tickets. So I'm going to leave mine at alphabetically. Under the report options, we have PDF, HTML, Excel, or CSV. And I'm going to leave mine at PDF just so that we can see the graph better. HTML would work good as well. And for some reason, I'm not a fan of pie charts, so I'm going to choose a bar. And I'm just going to save that. Now, running the report on a schedule is something else that we're going to cover as well. So you'll see what that looks like. So this is the first one that I set up, all open tickets 2. And I'm going to run that by clicking on that little kind of teal icon so that I can show you what it looks like. So remember, let's make this bigger. Remember, I chose to look at it by technician. So I'm seeing all of the technicians in the group that I've attached to that filter and how many tickets that they have. So from here, I did choose the option to drill down. So I'm just going to go ahead and select Ian Happ. And what this is going to show me, he's got 26 total open tickets right now, and 2 of them have been assigned but not updated, and 4 of them are a work in progress. So it just gives you more of a breakdown if you do want to go ahead and set that drill down information. So that's the first kind of report. Now let's go in and make a couple changes to that report to show you the difference. So I'm going to click the yellow button to edit it. And this time I'm going to click Show Detail and just save that. Now what the detail shows is all of the ticket numbers and all of the information that goes along with it. So this one, of course, is going to be a little bit bigger. I'll see if I can zoom in on this. Oh, here we go. Okay, so what we're seeing is here is the technician. Here's the ticket ID. Um, Now notice when I clicked on that, it did give me the drill down information for that technician. So you're just going to see more detail. Now, at the end of that, let me close that out. If I'm just viewing the entire report without actually clicking on anything, at the bottom, you're going to see that same graph for all of the technicians that we saw when we ran it before. But keep in mind, we can also click right on that ticket number and it will take us into that ticket and we can view, what's been happening or what's going on there. So that's what the detail will show you. We'll go ahead and edit this again, take off the detail. And if we do report by date, then it's just going to take away our technician versus status view. And it's just going to give us all of the open tickets and we can order it by the day, the week, the month, or the year. So I'm going to leave it at month and I'll save that report. And now I will run it so that you can see what it looks like. So this is giving us a grand total by month. So it's not telling us who, like the previous report. It's giving us totals of open tickets that were submitted each month. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to run the report on a schedule. So I'm going to take off the report date and it goes back to my technician and then by status. But down here, as soon as I select run this report on a schedule, I have more options. Now, I go ahead and create these and I just have them emailed to myself. If you're running these on a schedule, it doesn't mean that you have to have them sent to somebody else. It's just a good way to have the report emailed to you before a meeting, or maybe you want to look at the numbers every Friday morning, and then you just don't have to log into the help desk and come and run it. It will just email it directly to you. So it's going to ask, when you want it to be sent. So I typically do it by the week. And I'll go ahead and select Thursday because that's the day that we meet with the support staff. And then sending the ticket filter results. So I can go ahead and select this and I can select PDF or Excel. And this would be the same as if you exported the filter when you ran that. So it will just be an attachment that will have all of that extra data that you created when you set up this filter. Now, the range of recurrence, it's going to automatically put in today's date. I can say end after 2 occurrences. So that would be 2 weeks that it would run. I can put a date in and say after this date, no longer send me these emails. Or I can put end never. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this after 4. So we'll do it for a month. And then here at the bottom, it's asking, where do you want this email to be sent? Who do you want it to be sent to? So I'm going to send it to myself. I can type in a subject of support meeting, and I can add additional text here, whatever you want in the body of the email. Now you can send these to multiple people as well, so everybody in the meeting can get a copy of it, or you can just send it to a director, a supervisor, or like I said, just to yourself. And then I'll go ahead and save that report. So here it is, all open tickets too. Now, this is how we can tell if it's running or not. I'm going to go ahead and click play. And that's going to turn it on. So now every week for the next 4 weeks on Thursdays, I'm going to get this report emailed to me. It will look the same as if I came in here and ran it myself. And because I asked for the ticket filter results, it will also have that attachment. I can come in and end this at any time as well. Just click stop. The report is still saved, but it's just not going to automatically email me until I come back in and turn it on. Thanks for watching this quick video. If you have any questions, please contact customer success.